Okay.
When I sit down here, I ain't getting up here, you're talking my voice.
Everybody okay? Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Come back.
Morning.
Morning.
We're having some technical issues, and we're working speedily to have it remedied. Hello. We also see a smile. Shall we sing Smile a While and give him space to rest?
It's not that serious.
How about you first one get it for Carol? Right. One, two, you all hear me? Good morning everyone. Today is a special day here inside of Carriacou today. It's a great day for culture as well and tourism. As a Christian nation, before we begin everything, we must look to the Lord in prayer. So can all stand and let's say the Our Father together, please. Lord, our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. thine is the kingdom, power and glory, forever and ever.
Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Caribbean Diplomatic Affairs, Mr. Leonor Parrott. Senior Technical Officer in the Ministry of Tourism, Mr. Lucia DeFoto. Chief Cultural Officer in the Ministry of Caribbean Diplomatic Affairs, Mr. Anderson Matheson. Tourism Officer in Mr. Savando Smith, the Tourism Officer in the Ministry of Tourism, of course. Members of the, Musical Director of the Caribou Cultural String Band, Mr. Neil Matheson, and other members, otherwise known as BC, on left. Alright, other members of the Caribou Culture Training Group, the Culture Kids Group as well, and our parent train, our parents, supporters, musicians from the Country Youth Still Band group who performed here, wonderful. Give them a round of applause. Our culture is in great hands. To media as well, thank you very much for joining us today. As I indicated today, it is a wonderful moment, a great moment for us here in Caribou. What's happening this morning, of course, to inform you, we'll now introduce Ms. Delicia DeCoto, the Senior Technical Officer in the Ministry of Tourism.
Pleasant good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Mr. Linwell Parrott, Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Caribbean Diplomatic Affairs and Local Governments. Mr. Anderson Matheson, Chief Cultural Officer. Mr. Neil Matheson, Director, Caribou Culture Train. Members of the Caribou Culture Train and Culture Kids. ComSpan Group. Other invited guests, parents, ladies and gentlemen, good morning again to everyone.
Good morning.
I bring you warm greetings on behalf of the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, Creative Economy and Culture, who unfortunately could not be here with us this morning, but asks that I extend congratulations to the Caribou Culture Train String Band Group and highest regards to all gathered here for this special occasion. Okay, Mike, I'm having technical as well.
That's okay.
Okay. It is truly a pleasure and honor for me as a Senior Technical Officer for Tourism within the ministry to join you today for what is undoubtedly a moment of celebration, resilience, and cultural pride. Today we gather here for the handing over of over 60 pieces of musical instruments and equipment to the Caribou Culture Training. These instruments include guitars, ukuleles, banjos, microphones, digital mixers, and many other equipment made possible through the ministry's Community Tourism Grant Funding Project. This moment is particularly meaningful when we reflect on the challenges experienced following Hurricane Beryl, when many individuals, MSMEs, and cultural groups across Caribou lost valuable resources, including instruments and equipment that are central to their work and operation. For a group like the Caribou Culture Train String Band, these instruments are more than just equipment. They are tools that keep the tradition, rhythm, and stories alive. So today is not simply about replacing instruments, it's about restoring the sounds of culture in your communities. The Community Tourism Grant Funding Project was established by the Ministry of Tourism, the Creative Economy and Culture as part of our ongoing commitment to support community-based tourism initiatives across Grenada, Caribou, and Petit Martinique. Initiatives that contribute to strengthening tourism at the community level and improving livelihoods. The program provides funding to initiatives that assist with preserving and promoting our cultural heritage, encouraging community participation in tourism, supporting local talents and creativity, enhancing the authentic experiences that make Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique unique, and improving and enhancing the product offering and the visitor experience. Since its introduction, the program has supported a number of community initiatives across the Tri-Island states, empowering groups, small businesses, and individuals with ideas that benefit both their communities and the wider tourism sector. When the proposal from the Carriacou Culture Train String Band Group was reviewed, it clearly demonstrated that the value of the group's work, not only in preserving traditional music, but also in engaging young people through the culture kids and contributing to cultural celebration and events throughout the island. The ministry was therefore very pleased to support this initiative, recognizing the important role the group plays in keeping Carriacou musical traditions alive. To the members of the Carriacou Culture Train String Band Group, I want to commend you for this passion and commitment you continue to show in sharing and preserving this important aspect of our culture. We know that these instruments will support your continued performances, your mentorship of young musicians, and your contribution to cultural life of Carriacou and Petit Martinique, and by extension, Grenada. The Ministry of Tourism, the Creative Economy and Culture remains committed to supporting initiatives such as this, but we firmly believe that our communities and our culture, because we firmly believe that our communities and our culture, our people, are at the heart of our tourism product. So today, we celebrate not only the handing over of instruments, but the continued strength of community, culture, and creativity. Congratulations once again to the Carriacou Culture Train String Band Group. May the music continue to play proudly across the Sister Isles for many years to come. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Koto. And as she rightly said, today is not just about handing over instruments, but it is a way of us keeping our culture alive, what Carriacou and Petit Martinique, what we are known for. Of course, we are known as the cradle of culture, and in order for us to grow and for visitors to come and see what's here in this island, we have to keep our culture alive with the string band music, with quadrille dances, with our big drum, steel pan. We must keep our culture alive. While we are speaking about culture, we now introduce the cultural officer in the Ministry of Carriacou and Petit Martinique Affairs, Mr. Anderson Leftis Madison, to give some remarks.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I beg to stand in the protocol already established. To understand the significance and the importance of this instrument, I must take you back to 2018, when, as BC would say, the brain of the Carriacou Culture Train, Ms. Rina Mills. And it wasn't, the intention was not to form a group. The intention was to revive the dying tradition of string band music and serenading during the Christmas season. So in 2018, she approached me and said she wanted, as part of tourism, to get a group going to the different villages, serenading and bringing the Christmas spirit. We jumped on board, called some guys, and we started in 2018 Carriacou Parang Train. When we finished in 2018, we decided to keep the group together because we realized there was a need for. So in May of 2019, we officially formed ourselves to the Carriacou Culture Train String Band Group. That same year, July, summer vacation, we decided to start a training program with the kids. Because we realized the number of persons involved in string music had been dying. We said we could do between 15 and 20 because we didn't have much instrument, between 15 and 20. that first year we had 43 persons registering for that program at Bella Heritage Park. And the struggle was having instruments to teach all these kids who were eager. So 29 we struggled, but we think we did very well because majority of the students here now and a large part of the Culture Kids String Band were from that original 2019 class that started the training with us. From there, we started gathering instruments. Personally, we had made a plea to persons in the diaspora. Our godmother, we see Miss Louisa Primus, and other persons in the diaspora supported us by getting us guitars, ukuleles, and we started building our country. And in 2024, we all know that crazy lady came, and what she did. She destroyed probably 90% of our instrument stock. Those that survived, in 2025, we decided to continue with the training. And unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, we had the training, but 3 and 4 students had to share one instrument. And it takes a lot to learn when 3 and 4, especially children, once they don't have an instrument, they're going to start getting involved with other things. So when BC told me about this initiative to get this instrument, I was like, can I come at a soonest time, because summer is soon approaching again. We're going to return to the program, and with all instruments for the kids, it's going to be a success. So I want to use this opportunity, and not just as the cultural officer here in Carriacou, but also the leader of the Culture Training String Band Group, to thank the Ministry of Tourism, Creative Economy and Culture for answering our plea for these instruments and equipment to ensure that as we train our young next generation of musicians, so we send them and getting old, so they're as we train our new next generation of musicians, that they have instruments they can learn on and they can pass on the culture, so you can go from strength to strength. So once again, thank you to the ministry, and we know this instrument would be used to ensure that the culture of Carriacou and string band music grew from strength to strength. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Madison, and as he rightfully said, he's wearing 2 hats today, cultural officer and the group leader of the Carriacou Culture Training String Band Group. Both himself and BC, and sometimes I would have chipped in 2019, between 2019 until Hurricane Beryl, to support and assist with the training. I know between the training, of course, indicated that from time to time, I think it was 21, we had almost 60-something or 70-something students, and we had to stop students from registering, parents from registering, because it was too much and we did not have enough instruments. We got support from the diaspora as well, as he rightfully said. So we endeavor to keep our culture alive, and even we say string band music, but as well we have some of the dances between as part of the training. So now I will introduce you to the musical director of the group, Mr. Neil Madison, and I want to congratulate Mr. Madison. I remember when he met with Savando and a team back in October when they visited for Confest. Honestly, I did not think this would come true. I know from time to time we've been asking for instruments, and yeah, we would have gotten some from time to time, but when they had that meeting and he said Savando is in constant communication with him, and from time to time I would see him in a corner looking at instruments. I'm like, okay, well, he accustomed doing that, looking at instruments. But yeah, I want to say congratulations and a big thank you. So now we'll invite Mr. Madison to give his remarks.
Good morning, everybody. It's a pleasure. Very brief. I'll try. I could talk for the whole of England when it comes to music and culture. But yes, it's a pleasure being here. And on behalf of the Culture Training String Band Group, I would like to express our sincere gratitude to the Ministry of Tourism, Creative Economy and Culture for this meaningful gesture today. It's a very special moment for us in Carriacou and Petite Martinique, because we'll be taking this to Peter Martin too. Peter Martin will be coming to us. Depends on what Mr. Parrott says, transportation wise, yeah. The Culture Train was officially formed in 2019, as Leftis and Rena Mill says, through the Parent Train event in 2018. That experience inspired us to create a structural group dedicated to preserving and teaching our traditions, of string band music and the cultural heritage. Also in 2019, we hosted our first summer training program during the school holidays, and it quickly became an annual event. Of course, burial and COVID take away a year from that, but we will make it up. Yeah. Over the years, the summer training session proved to be extremely beneficial. The children enjoy learning. I know some of them afraid and Jizai doesn't want to come, but we just get them out of the house and they just come finally. And Aliyah, yeah. But the kids love it, yeah. However, our progress faced challenges where, of course, COVID, and then later, that girl, she come. And I didn't mind Beryl coming, but when she, you know what got to me, when she took every little piece of thing that I left this Rena Mills bargained for, and we have spent our monies to accumulate on the diaspora out there, and Beryl just took it away in 5 minutes. First thing Beryl take is the shed, See the shed going down the road, all them stuff in it. That was very heartful, to be able to see. But hey, good Lord never give you more than you can bear. We thank the support from some of our friends in the diaspora. Of course, these instruments that Ministry of Tourism, Creative Economy and Culture have donated now to Carriacou and Peter Martinique. I guarantee you will live for the next 999 years. Of course, there's more. I'll be sending another list to you guys for additional stuff. I mean, this is a start. It's a start. And my boy, you never give up. I must say this. My switch done, when he approached me, to find out what we wanted and how things going, I said, listen, man, don't take me for a ride, because music is very dear to me. Culture and Carriacou is very dear to me. So if you're coming, come jump. And he says, listen, man, basically, the first time we meet him, and I just wanted to hear what, why, when, and how. And it was like 3 days after. He messaged me and told me, listen, man, we are putting proposal together. Start listing what you want. That always in my archive. I send it to him within 5 minutes because I'm always looking at instruments and always shopping. Rena will tell you when I go abroad and I go to the music shop, she can get me out. Watching, I wonder if this music shop can donate some stuff. But with your dedication, you see you have the same brain like me. You worked with Miss B.S. Stevens and the whole team to get this done. And we are very much grateful, very, very much grateful for this. When I got the call that it's been approved, it feels like I've won the lotteries, I don't want to win the lotteries anymore. I've gotten the lotteries now. I've got my winnings. Yeah, so for that we say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. 1,000,001 thank you for this great gesture, for setting out our young people to learn our string band music and to continue it for when lefties them get old, they can sit back and enjoy the fruit of everybody's labor. That means the Ministry of Tourism, Economy, Creative Economy and Culture, and by extension the government of Grenada. We say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Very long, but when I look at it,
You didn't do too bad. Thank you very much, Mr. Madison. And thank you Mrs. Smith, Mr. Koto, and PS, and Minister, and everyone in the Ministry of Tourism, the Ministry of Culture and Creative Economy. We are forever grateful for this, and we have been having discussions already about continuing the training. Ms. Shanti, she's sitting right there. I remember last year when we didn't have the training, she reached out to us and she was like, why y'all not having the training? The children want the training, and she's here to support today.
She just want to get them children out of the house. I put them in my eye.
Yeah, so not only the children,
You
not only the children want the training, the parents as well. Yeah. Thank you very much to everyone who have supported us and continue to support us as a group. BC and Lefties mentioned in the diaspora and locally. We have been supported from since 2018, from the start of the Param Train event from the Ministry of Cargo and Diplomatic Affairs, and they continue to support us to date. And Mr. Linwell Parrott, whenever we call him, always say yes to us, and we want to say thank you. And you will hear of the support from the Ministry of Cargo and Diplomatic Affairs now, while we have some brief remarks. No, some remarks, not brief. Some remarks by P.S. Linwell Parrott. I welcome you.
Say hello, I want to say.
So, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Our cultural officer, chief technical officer from tourism, and the Ministry of Tourism, Creative Economy and Culture. Let me say it properly. Young people here today, the media, and everyone. It is indeed a pleasure for me to be here. When I came to Carriacou as permanent secretary, one of the things that most people didn't know was that I am very passionate about music and culture. So it didn't take long for Rena and BC and the guys to realize that I was participating in all events where music and culture was happening. And like they mentioned, when it comes to music and culture and youth and sports, it is very difficult for me to say no once a good proposal comes before me, because I understand some of the struggles that young people face when they're growing up, and music, culture, sports can take them away from bad influences out there, and even give them an opportunity to build careers. I'm going in the wrong direction. Giving them the opportunity to build careers and successful careers in those fields. So this morning, it's an honor for me to be here in the heart of a community that understands the heartbeat of the Caribbean better than most. In Carriacou, we don't just play music, we tell our history through strings. From the big drum to the Parang Festival, the music of this island is a thread that stitches our past to our future. Today, in this handing over ceremony, we are handing over the tools of storytelling. These guitars, I didn't hear mention of violin, but if it's not here, I would love to see some violins. And banjos are the vessels for our sugar cake, melodies and rhythm of our quadrilles. They represent a commitment to ensuring that the unique song of Carriacou String Band, a song you can't find anywhere else in the world, continues to ring out throughout the island. For the members of the band, we see your constant dedication. We witness your hours of practice and the passion you pour into every performance. It is our absolute pleasure to be here this morning to witness you receiving those instruments and equipment Some of them I do not know their correct names. But I think I've played a couple of, not the string ones, but those 1 beat and 2 beat ones are very good with them. You know, the ministry have always been very supportive of the culture trade, Arang, Regatta, Carnival, whatever, Maroon, whatever happens on the island, we are very, we are the first to jump on board, so to speak, and give our support. And again, once it involves our youth, I am very passionate about that. I am happy to learn that there are so much interest in playing of the instruments and the equipment. I didn't realize your numbers were so large, because I often say, and you will hear me keep saying it, as Basie and Leftis and those guys fade out, and I'm not saying that they're going to fade out now, but as they get older, the young ones are the ones that carry our heritage and our culture forward. And it is important that they understand how important it is to the island of Carriacou and Petit Martinique in particular, often referred to as the cradle of culture. So it's very important that we continue to teach them, let them have the interest. We have to get ways of keeping their interest in the thing as we go forward, because you will understand all the distractions out there in the world. It's quite easy for them to move away from something like this and get involved in other activities. So may these strings stay in tune, and OBC is good at that. May your bows never tie, and may the music you make continue to bring our community together in dance and joy. So on behalf of the Ministry of Carriacou and Petit Martinique, local government, I extend deep appreciation and thanks to the Ministry of Tourism, Creative Economy and Culture for these instruments and equipment this morning. Just a month or two ago, they handed over the pans under the Comes Pan initiative, and we are very grateful here. We were bouncing our head where we're going to get back the pans and the instrument and so on. You have come to our rescue. So it is with deep gratitude that, and thanks to you, the ministry, and the officials there, the PS Stephen, and the Minister Thomas, and the team, of course, the technical team, who put the effort in, because you can have great ideas, but if you don't have people to work their ideas, then they stay just as ideas. So thank you very much for your effort and for making this a reality. We expect to see now improvement in the culture trade and string band, and of course we expect to see lots of other groups throughout the communities developing as Carriacou move from strength to strength in music, in culture, and in our heritage. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, PS. Before we hand over the instruments, I was just speaking to some of the members of the Culture Kids group who participated in the Parang Festival, and attending the training over the years, I would hear them say, "Miss, or saw the string burning my finger and hurting." And then when Basie came to the office and looked at the instruments, he mentioned plastic strings now, Basie, so it wouldn't burn their fingers again. And I am very happy for that. So, Culture Kids, the strings won't burn your fingers anymore, so you can practice well now. So, I think one of the members of Culture Kids, a brave one, and one of the youngest one, Yasmin Bristol, will come and say thanks.
Yes. Come on, Yasmin. Better than Denver.
Thank you on behalf of the Culture Keys for the instruments.
Wonderful. So now we'll have the official handing over of the instruments. So we invite both Mr. Madison's and Mr. Smith to do the handover, exactly. Oh, all right, sorry. I now invite Mr. Savando Smith.
Pleasant good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
On behalf of the Permanent Secretary and the Ministry of Tourism, Creative Economy and Culture, we are pleased to officially hand over these musical instruments and equipment to the Karaku Culture String and String Band Group. It is our hope that these resources will support the continued preservation, promotion, and celebration of Karaku's rich musical heritage and strengthen the important role that traditional music plays in our cultural identity and tourism product. At this time, I would like to invite the members of the Karaku Culture Train and the Karaku Culture Kids Band to come up to receive their long-awaited instrument and equipment. Don't be shy, come on up.
Come on, Nicosi. You're hiding in the back there. I know you're a good back player than me.
Like here say we professionals when it comes to pan. We need engine. No, you see, when it comes to pan, we need engine room.
Yeah.
That is we need engine room.
Probably we could move back.
But the engine room pan is serious, just serious. When you go in a pan yard.
Denver, Bristol.
What's the name of the instrument?
So this is a bandoli, but I chose it especially because we could always.
Yeah. So this is a bandoli. Now I chose that especially because we are so unique with banjos in Carriacou. They don't make 3-string banjos here. So I chose that. So we'll remodel it and you'll hear the song that you'll get from that, well, from the banjo. So you get a banjo song. So the kids would learn from this and then move on to the banjo. Of course, Nikosi, go for the banjo, so in case nobody knows what the banjo look like, Nikosi is our banjo player and he's very good at it. In the next year, we better know his man.
Caramel, you can't get inside.
Okay. Yeah, so, but it is tuned, it's standard tuning, it's tuned as the ukulele. So that is the original banjo. It's 5-string. It's American made, but some wise guy in Caribou came up with the notion of changing the string settings, and that's why you see we have 3 strings now. It's the sweetest instruments you could hear come when the string band music is played. Yeah. So that's the settings for it's same as the ukulele. You'll hear the same tuning. So we'll use some as ukulele as a bandoli, or we'll change the methodology on some of them to make the kids clinical. This is way too heavy for them. Yeah, that's why I chose this. So that's why I say there'll be more lists coming in. A few more things.
The stands as well.
And music stands and bit by bit, slow fire. I always say slow fire. Okay, Miss Yazi Bristol. Now, Oh, your brothers and sisters, I didn't realize. So Yazi on ukulele. Yeah.
Take it and hand it.
Take that and it over here.
Okay.
Just like that.
What's me like?
Alright. So Yazi, you're sitting on Aliyah.
Aliyah Matheson. I chose Aliyah. No, same ukulele. Yeah. No, the same one you just, yeah. Aliyah is a ukulele player. She's learning very fast. She'll be better than me in the next month.
But that's your father.
Of course, she's better than her father by a mile. But Aliyah's taken to ukulele more than anything else. You know, everybody has the favorite. Yeah. We're gonna do a double. We do Jizai Legan and Aliza Plenty. I'll get her name right. Freddie. That's my Freddie.
Go ahead.
Hold it as well. Take a picture.
So go on the next side now, Freddie. Yeah, go on the next one. And they are our guitar players when they go to perform. But they would play anything we assign them to play. Yeah? But we don't keep them on guitars only. We start out everybody on guitars. As the old man once tell me, once you learn to play the guitar, the other instruments comes natural because less strings to play. So ukulele and banjos and violins, they'll be easier to play once you know the basic guitar chords. So that's why we start them out on guitars. Yeah? Who have I missed? I missed Sophie. I see when she's last. Yeah. April. Oh yeah, April. April is our dancer girl. April. Now listen, it's not just strings only, right?
April.
Yes, we have also percussion instruments. Yeah. Scratchers and triangles and they call them music blocks, but we say tok tok. Yeah. So teacher Chantel, when the band ready to play, could use some of children and the instruments to push the steel pan because you need rhythm section. Yes. So you have the offer now to do that. And Mr. Chase.
She's showing you her triangle as well.
That's it, my boy.
Don't worry, I'm Let's take a picture.
And that's the original. We gotta get some drumsticks.
And of course, we have some triangles. No, you can't. There is no rhythm section without a triangle, especially in strings. In quadrille, it's a very prominent piece of instrument. Yeah, we make them ourselves here, but they don't sound as sweet as these ones.
So the
And they're
triangles come in
different
different
sizes.
sizes for different age groups.
Yeah, and of course there are different sizes for different age groups. So, you know, you see Yazi fingers is so small, that's why we have on ukulele. So what I do is I watch the fingers from the first day you come to training or you come to learn, and I can tell that you would not be able to span the guitar. So I put you on ukulele or I put you on violin when the violins come. Yeah, or put you on percussion instrument, but you will learn the chords just the same. Yeah. So that's in a nutshell. This is just how the idea goes around. So now we'll have them play a little tune or maybe half a song, or even show you the chords that they have learned so far, and then we'll challenge Zejon and Kalisa to come and learn something from the Pans group. Yeah? Okay.
Dejan is a banjo man.
Dejan was original Quattro man. He was our Quattro player, but he gone to pan.
Miss, you want to take my place?
Alright.
Yes, taking everybody.
Grab an instrument.
So Aliyah, everybody know what they're supposed to grab. Chisel.
Denver, use your drum.
Of course, Denver is our standby drummer.
Where the drum?
No, we'll use chairs. Yeah. So grab them. Let them see. Come on. Yes, spread on yourself. Everybody, Aliyah, you standing. Yeah, you sit between the two guitars. Remember? Okay. Good luck. You have to adjust. Because you come in the mix.
This is a drum that was donated by
Oh yeah, and this was a drum that was donated by Mr. Anthony Blackman Joseph for the band. It's pretty brand new. It's a very unique drum. If we could get 3 more like that, that would be great. We'll go take some shakes here. What you got there? Jeez, right.
Performance faces. Thank you.
Always serious. Everybody ready? And you come to me. 8 and change.
1, 2, 3, 4.
brand new. That's why this song a little off.
The strings band in your finger?
Oh, man.
No.
Nice.
No more complaining.
Let's see who could come and join in. So we'll do a little demonstration of what happens in the training. Yeah? So PS, I'll put some volunteers. PS. Yes. You can't say, you know I come by you. You're dumb.
Oh, you're coming. So take just go forward and take action.
Sir Arnold, come.
Hand over your instruments.
Hand over your instrument. Sir Arnold, no, you go there, chase, go back. Go back and sit, come back and sit down. I'll come back and sit down. Grams, take the jump from.
Rita, which one is easier?
All of them is easier. Take the guitar. Yeah, you beat. Yeah, you remember I say, I look at all of them and I know who learn in one. Come, Sir Arnold. Come, everyone come. Okay, go sit down, I'll tell you what to do. Sit down. Now leave that there. Oh, Grams, you will set me up there, man. Bandoli. Give me, sir. No.
All right there?
Yeah, let me see if we can. Get that for you. Grams, play muse.
I can switch.
Right.
Is even wrong because this does not feel.
So, where is Jesus? April. April. Sophie, tell them what's the proper sitting position.
Demonstrate.
Okay. Yeah.
Upright
tell
with
them.
feet and ground.
You sit proper on the chair with your legs closed and your feet planted on the ground. Yeah. Tell them they have to sit like a lady. Not the crossing of the lady's foot, but you sit with your feet flat on the floor. That's the proper sitting way. Yeah? I teach that because I learned to play the wrong way. So that's why I have a serious back problem. A lot of people don't know that, but I do have a serious back problem of wrong sitting. Yeah, so I teach the kids the proper way. So that's it. Yes, you have it there, man. Yes, have it, you ready to play. There you go. Now the guitar should sit snugly like that. And you have to hold your guitar. Right? Don't worry about your right hand. Your right hand belongs to me now. It's your left hand that is most important. Yeah? Your left hand is most important. Give it to me, sir. Thingy.
Another thing is, so one of the instruments, if you're a right-hander, you get to short nails there.
Of course, watching the nails. Once you have long nails and cutting them, you gotta work with me. Nail clipper. That is part of the training, yeah? No long nails. Well, no kids should have long nails, but when for the big ones, yeah. Right? Now for the guitar players, no, for everybody. Remember I said your left hand. There's 4 fingers on your left hand. Well, your thumb. Your thumb is what holds the guitar behind. Right? And it goes for everybody. Yeah? Your thumb is what holds the guitar behind. Yeah? Don't bend. Don't bend. You see, it fits in there. Yeah? For the guitars, he will stop behind. Yeah? So the thumb, we know what the thumb is used for. In everything, you count 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 fingers. Finger 1, finger 2, finger 3, finger 4. Yeah? There is no 4 here. There is no 3 here. There is no 2. There is no 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Because it comes in order. You hear me using those fingers very often. After fingers, we go strings. On guitar, from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From the bottom. Yeah? Hi, darling. I didn't tell you. Once I'm speaking, you don't play. Listen to what I'm saying. Alright? I give you, you're going to learn to play. Don't play anything. Alright? I put you out of my class. You're not listening. I'm very serious about that. Okay? You have to listen. Because then I would have to come to you and do it on your own. And you'll learn as a group. Alright? Good luck. You're learning. Yeah? So after strings, so there's fingers, there's strings. Then the third thing you have to bear in mind is your frets. The frets on guitars, banjos, everything remains the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a million. Different instruments have different lengths, different amounts, right? But you could learn to play the guitar or any instrument in the first 3 frets, and that's what we'll work with, the first 3 frets. 1, 2, 3. So you hear me say fingers, strings, frets. Fingers, strings, frets. Right? So if I were to tell you, take your first finger and put it on the 5th string in the 2nd fret, where would that finger be? You look like you go long, you have to come to class. There you go. Not on the silver thing. Yeah? And you press hard. 1 time. Yeah? Tilt the hand. Don't hug the chair. The elbows have to be out. I know, it's your first time, but you'll learn to play in 10 minutes.
Don't lock your elbow in.
Don't lock your elbow in. For you. Yeah? First finger, right there. And you hold. Do not touch no other strings that you're not depressing. Yeah? Fingers are long. Should I use the guitar? Don't worry. You go long. Hold it properly. Don't worry about playing. First finger, right there. Yeah? And your 2nd finger on the 6th string in the 3rd fret. Yes, PS, you're looking good. You've been watching me play.
What finger? Sorry.
Your 2nd finger on the 6th string in the 3rd fret. You will be different.
Yeah.
So you have to come in there. So don't take out the first finger. Don't remove the first finger. So you come in there. That's it. Pay attention. You eyes be all over the place. You have a lot of to read today in the class. Okay. Nice. There you go. And your 3rd finger on the 4th string in the same 3rd fret. So this finger comes there. And that's it. And you would be here. You can really slide to different. Yeah, you almost have it. Let's let the finger go. Right there. Right there. And that's it. And that's a G chord. Now you could strike your guitar. You'll be a little off, but and just remember,
Press on it.
you don't depress no other strings that you're not depressing. Yeah? There you go. You have
There
just
the bun
learned
in
your
your
first
finger? The bun in your finger? No? Wonderful.
You have just learned your first chord. Plain and simple. That's a G chord. And then we do the other process for a D and a C and a A and whatsoever.
Once you play G,
Once you play
C,
G,
and D,
you
you play
go to go.
all string music. You guys go. 3 strings, 3 chords, and play most 90%
Because
strings.
you don't bend the knuckles. You keep them
90%
up.
strings, you play the 3 chords.
Yeah?
That is why you will see, if it's a string band playing and out, another person come at the guitar, and just start to jump.
Exactly, because standard settings and it's
Basic chords.
the basic chord.
G, C, D.
And that's it, because your fingers are big,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you know, but that's how you're supposed to form it. So, 1, 2, 3. There you go. Don't use the palm. Oh, yeah. Don't use the palm. Ayan. There you go. See how it's getting a little better? And there you go. Give them a round of applause. They did well. They did well. They did well. Of course. And this is the
Thank you very much to Mr. Madison, and thanks to the Ministry of Tourism. Culture creative our country.
But you have to pay attention. You idea about.
All right, so before we finish up, we'll just like to invite Mr. Savando. Do I have it correct? Savando Smith to do the vote of thanks. Or to say thank you. Not the vote of thanks. Either ready. To say thank you. Yeah.
What?
All right, good morning once again, everyone. As we come to the close of this very special ceremony, I would like to take a moment to express sincere appreciation to all those who made it today, who made today possible. First, we extend heartfelt thanks to Mr. Leenwald Perrott, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Carriacou and Petite Martinique Affairs and Local Government. Chief Cultural Officer Anderson Matheson, along with all our distinguished guests and partners, for joining us in celebrating this important moment for the Carriacou Culture Train String Band. Special thanks to Ms. Delicia Decoto, Senior Technical Officer with the Ministry of Tourism, the Creative Economy and Culture, for the encouraging remarks and for reminding us of the value of investing in our communities and our culture. Musical Director Neil Matheson, and members of the Carriacou Culture Train String Band Group and the Culture Kids. We say congratulations. Your dedication to preserving the musical traditions of Carriacou keeps the spirit of our culture alive. And today's performance certainly reminded us how powerful that music can be. We also want to acknowledge Ms. Rena Mills and the team from the Grenada Tourism Authority. For their support in organizing today's activity, and a big thank you to the Comms Pan Group for setting the tone so beautifully this morning. To our invited guests, members of the media, and friends of culture who came out to share this moment with us, thank you for your presence and your continued support for community tourism and cultural development. Today we celebrate more than instruments, we celebrate resilience, culture, and community spirit. On behalf of the Ministry of Tourism, the Creative Economy, and Culture, thank you all for being part of this meaningful occasion. Please stay with us for the photo opportunities, interviews, and of course some more music. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Savando. Someone just mentioned something on the live, commented something on the live, and something to think about: online classes. Online classes, that was the good. Yes.
GCD. It means online classes that everybody had to have an instrument. Yes. You had to have your own instrument.
So once you own an instrument, just go on Amazon. So Leftis and Basie will give you a link in the comment section what instrument you need to get. So once they paste that link there, go on Amazon and order your instrument. But most of you in the diaspora, I know that is something you will like, and it will be easy to deliver to you. Go on Amazon, purchase, get your instrument, and we'll have that online classes for you. Thanks again. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Serena. The dancer in the band.
Dancer and singer.
The dancer and singer. So, photo.
Those people in this sweet boy.
Thank you very much again for viewing. Bye-bye. Bye.
You can stay on your chair one.
All ones in the front.
Let me get